Dollar Tree dive, you guys. This was really fun for me, and if you are new here, don't forget to hit the red button, and I am so glad to have you. Hi guys, alrighty, Lauren Stewart here. So I've said it once and I'll say it again. If it can happen once, it can happen again. I have got to figure out what is going on with my microphone, but let's go ahead and just jump into it. So I took the older two and we went to the Dollar Tree because I saw some really darling crafts on Pinterest. But I will tell you right now, I am not a Pinterest mom. I am not a crafty mom. I am let's go outside and wing it and build a goat shed mom. So this is like really stretching me out of my element, but what I wanted to do was try two things. First of all, I wanted to try the picture frame Atriums that I saw. I didn't get as far as to like actually paint the finished product because I liked what it looked like. But the first thing that I did for that was I picked out two different sets of picture frames. So I got 5x7s in gold and then the 4x6s that were matted. So the actual frame itself was the same size, but it was shaped a little bit different. Anyway, so we got these from the dollar section. So come home, boom, great. We went shopping, we're home. Take out everything from the inside just right away, get rid of it. Tell your kids to come help and they will be so glad that you did. Pretty soon you will be done. I felt like there was a lot of trash. That was the one thing that I didn't love about this was that each picture frame was wrapped separately and there was just trash everywhere. But it was one of those things where we just spent a couple minutes cleaning up after this before we actually jumped into the project. So we got everything, and then I also found these really, really cute tea lights and like regular, like kind of like mini votive candles that I got to place on the inside. So this I felt like was going to work all the way through the holiday season. Once I get it put together, I am able to just like pick it up and lift it off, whatever's gonna go in the middle. So you will see here coming up that it's gonna be interchangeable for basically all seasons. So one of the sets had like a plastic cover and then the gold ones actually did have glass. So that is the one thing. So if your kids are gonna help, just make sure you know like what kind of frame it is. Also, I put these together with 100% just with duct tape and it worked fine and they were cute and it was really, really fast. So I measured out the duct tape, lined the inside of the black frames where they were going to connect. And then I cut the duct tape into strips. So it was quickly after this that I realized that those were too wide and it wasn't just gonna fit in there. So I sliced down the duct tape and made it a little bit thinner and it worked perfectly. So then you just like repeat this on the rest of your sides and pretty soon you are going to have a darling little atrium. You guys, this came together really quickly. I was so surprised and it was actually just a really fun little project for us to do. The kids kind of lost interest, but don't worry, they came back when I got the paints out. But yeah, so this was really quick and fun and I would definitely do it again. Yeah, next time I might get some fun colored paints to have here at the house to paint it, but the black is like very sleek and really pops with everything, so I felt like you couldn't really go wrong with like nice solid black. Boom, and it was done. So you can do this like again with Christmas stuff here, but this is a fall craft, so I think a genius part about this is having the bottom open. You just stick your couple of things in there and then set it on top and boom, you're good to go. I think, you guys, this looks like one of my kids did it. Like I said, I'm not the crafty like Pinterest mom, but Thanksgiving craft and Lila, her pumpkins, she was decorating Thanksgiving craft, and then it also works for Christmas. But you guys can do these. You could have your kids do these as centerpieces for your Thanksgiving table, you could do them as centerpieces and probably make them way cuter than I could. But I wanted to show you a couple of different options of things. So I did it with pumpkins, I did it with candles, I did it with just like, you know, in front of the tree, in the middle of the table, a little bit of cotton here and there. Anyways, I kind of felt like I should pat myself on the back because I don't really do stuff like this, but it was simple and fast. And then the second that I turned around, Lila's like decorating the house. I love it because she's right there with me. So next project, we got leaves from our yard and we needed to dry them off, which is not a big deal, like so fine. But the dollar store or the Dollar Tree had these really, really cute canvas like little rectangles the kids could paint. So what we did was like dig through our cabinets, and we actually found paint left here by the people who used to own the house. But we were gonna do leaf prints on the little canvas pieces because those could be centerpieces on the plates. So they would go in the center of the plates when you set up for Thanksgiving. So it's like you could write names over the top after they do the leaves. Anyways, long story short, it was messy, everyone had fun, and just tune in to watch and see. Okay, again, there was a lot of plastic on everything that we got there, but to make it easy, first thing you do, get a placemat and set up a station. So each one of my kids got 2 pieces, even Dawson, although I didn't give him paint, I gave him markers. Set your leaves out so that you can paint on them, have your paintbrushes to apply the paint. The paintbrushes were not from Dollar Tree. I had got these for homeschooling my kids. I just got them on Amazon. And they worked really great. And then I actually enjoy painting, so I'll do a little fall painting here while the kids do it. And this was with the paint set that I got for the kids for their school stuff. So we did specifically fall colors, so oranges, yellows, reds, browns. I think they even did black and white too. And then I just let them go for it. I let them do it how they wanted to do it. And eventually they actually kind of switched trajectory a little bit with their art projects, but they ended up painting for like 4 hours. So I guess we need to do this more. Take that paintbrush, and my recommendation here, which it took me a minute to figure this out, is a lot of paint, okay? And then actually use the back of the leaf and not the front of the leaf. The back of the leaf has more veins and lines in it, and so that part prints much better. But the kids just really thought it was cool because they had no idea what it was gonna look like. And then you can add like a leaf stem if you would like with your paintbrush, or you just paint the back of them and then apply them. Also, press all the way out to the edges so that you actually get the full outline of the leaf. And then when the kids are going to use these, they're going to write their names on them to put at their places, and like grandparents' names for holiday table settings. So anyways, this went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like I said, just like the song that doesn't end, like it kept going and going. Everyone was really happy. Now, so you see here, they tried lots of different colors. This one, I think Chase actually painted the underside of the leaf. So you really get to see a lot more of the veins in there from the leaves. So it was a fun little project, and I think actually one thing you could also do is glue the leaves down after you paint them, because I think they also look really cool painted, which, yeah. So if I was doing it on my own and letting the OCD mother inside of me take over, I would do it that way. But instead I ignored any sort of painting mess and just kind of got my own paintbrushes out and did a little bit of painting. But you guys, they really truly did enjoy this so much, and the leaves might not look perfect, but they were really, really fun. So Anyways, I wanted to do a little bit of ball painting like I said, so I blend my paints a little bit, one color on each, swoopy swoopy, and then push the brush and give myself some pretty fall leaves. Clearly, I'm not a professional, like I can stretch the imagination, but if you guys have any questions about this process, I wasn't planning on filming it, but I have the camera, so I just did. So anyways, if you have any questions about the process here, I am happy to answer those for you. The key I feel like with this is to load the paintbrush on each corner with different colors, so that when you go to paint, it's blending out the two separate colors. Overall, it was just a really messy, fun activity, and the kids have loved it so much they have been willing to clean to the high heavens in order to paint. So I guess if I take anything from this, was that the biggest win was that my kids are super motivated currently to clean everything, including their boots after they do all of their chores outside or go run around in the mud. All right, so thanks for tuning in. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like and then also comment and tell me what your favorite messy craft to do with your kids is. And my new schedule is Monday and Friday. And don't forget, this is our first time ever we will be doing Vlogmas, and I am so looking forward to it. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye.